shout out my little brother for getting that intro exactly the way I envisioned it. So thank you, Dominique. Appreciate you. At some point, I'm gonna have to move my desk back or something. I'm way too close to the screen, but I'm not. I'm standing way back here, and yet my head still ain't in the screen. Hold. All right. So tonight he's coming on at 9 o'clock. Manifess Harris, my boy Harrison. We finally link it back up. We've been trying to catch up with each other, but because of some stuff that kind of happened personally, it was hard for me to um, to make the time um, to get him on here. But and him being in LA with the time difference, so I'm glad that today we finally got to set something up. But he'll be on around 9 o'clock. He's I'm just whenever his face pops up at the bottom is when we'll dive into some things um, with him. So we'll be waiting for Manifest. Uh, Again, he's locally from the DMV, from the Bowie area. Well, I knew him from the Bowie area. Who knows where he actually? Everybody you know somebody in Bowie, but they could be born from DC. But I don't know. But he's from the Bowie area. Me moved to LA 2 years ago, chasing his dreams. So we're going to see how that goes there. Oh man, did I put the pic? I gotta talk about this because this came to my attention. Yes, I do have the picture. This right here. This is a this is a player I coached. I can't believe that I got a phone call today saying that an ex-player of mine is being charged with murder. Who did Raymond murder? What? I was completely thrown off. But this kid has so much talent. He was really good basketball player. I know he played football. He had a girlfriend at the time. I mean, the kid had style. He had swag. I'm sad and I'm sorry to hear that this is how his life is going to end up turning out. I haven't coached in about a year now, but when I was coaching, he had came on. He could take over a game by himself at times. The issue was he needed to figure out you you know how some people they hit the hole when they go to the basket, they hit the hole hard and they don't know how to kind of like finesse the ball comes off the backboard like ping. I mean, he'll be flying, but he'll get there. He'll try to dunk the ball and all this. He'd be like, bro, what are you doing? But that was a year and a half, 2 years ago. I'm sure he could dunk and do all that stuff naturally now. Just sad to see. I know he had sisters, a couple of sisters, maybe, his mom, to hear that he shot somebody 5 times or whatever that the case is just sad. And when one of my ex-players told me about this, I felt the need to give him some I thought to give him some advice, not because he is a kid that's in the street or anything, but because the influence, the peer pressure, that because you don't consider yourself like a street dude, or you're not in the gang, or that you're soft, or you're a punk, or you're not cool, or you're not whatever, and you get picked on, or you get pushed around, and I just want to tell him, I'm like, first of all, I'm from Bowie, and I've beaten people up from all over. whether they from the hood, and they from the burbs. I beating up people from both sides. It don't matter. None of that stuff has any effect on you as a man, where you're from. I said, but you have a loving house, two good parents, brothers. You have a future. You have a goal. Go after the goal. Like, be yourself. The thing is, people, y'all sit here and y'all watch all this television, and y'all trying to compare yourself to fictionalized people, or you're looking at whoever the cool kids are in school, and you're trying to be something you're not. Be yourself. You, like I always tell my little brother, yo, I'm not like you. You can't be like me. I'm me. It's only one. It's only one of me. You can't be me. How what works for me may not work for you. Some girls might like this type of guy. Some girls might like that type of guy. You just never know. But be yourself. And matter of fact, nothing should be dictated by a guy or girl. You should not make stupid, rash decisions that's going to take you away from your freedom and your family over no boy or no girl. No, you can go if that was a situation. Well, that wasn't a situation. But I'm just saying, so many of these things blow up because of boyfriend, girlfriend, drugs, money. Guys, we have to think about consequences. We have to think about actions. And we have to, like, what they teach us in science. Every action has a reaction. It's simple. Like, everything you do there is something that's going to come from it. I don't know why I have this mindset that you can do what you want and nothing will come from it. Like, you're just going to respawn like in a new territory, like, all right, back in the game. No, you're going to go down for whatever you did, or you're going to be running looking over your shoulder. And until you've had your freedom taken, you don't understand what it feels like. Now, you want to have your freedom taken. Let me tell you what jail's like. Go in your bathroom and just shut the door, cut the lights off, and have like one little dim light in there, and you sit your ass in there all day. Take a nap, eat. Matter of fact, put you and a cousin in there. Both of y'all stay in there by yourself. You and him in the bathroom all day. That is just, do you want that? Like, I can't believe that Raymond, this kid who had all this potential to go to any college that would have given him the permission to come, and now he's going to spend 20 years possibly in jail if he even gets the option of parole. And then what are you going to do when you come out at 38, 40 years old? Nothing. What can you do? What can you do? You know what I'm saying? Like, you basically just ruin your life. And listen, I'm a parent. I bust my ass for my kids. And I'm sure majority of you, whether my age or younger or older, your parents did the same for you. They bust their ass to put a roof over your head and clothes on your back. Don't take that for granted and get your ass locked up and put in a situation where you can no longer have those people in your corner. You don't want to talk to your parents while you're sitting on the opposite side of a plexiglass. You don't want that. You don't want those conversations. They're not good conversations. You haven't washed or been able to cut your hair, and you sitting there looking as rough as hell in front of your parents. The ones that did all this extra work, all this overtime, going and get you this, putting you in basketball, and for you to come out here and spit in their face by doing something like that. Come on. Is your life in danger? Because that's the only real reason why I'm like, okay, I feel you. Is your life in danger? This is not Marvel. The Punisher comes in, boom, 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 and he has nothing happens with the Punisher. Next episode, he walking down the street like nothing happened. Nigga, you killed 3 people. In real world, you are either going to get locked up that night or shot dead that night. It's on you. It's however you play the game. But it's just like, I need you, young black people. I need you to regain your focus. Y'all are so lost in the entertainment, in the brands, in the girls and the guys, in being cool, and getting views and making money. However it is, y'all need to get your focus, especially if your asses are still in school. Fuck all of that other shit. Okay? Fuck your social media. All right? I'm sick of this shit. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of your views. I don't care about your likes. Focus. Because what the hell are you going to do if you have no education? What you going to do? All of you that just depend on your body to solely make money for you, you know you got to keep that up, right? Because through history, I seen that a lot of girls from high school, yeah, they thought that they was just going to be naturally just going to stay. No, you ain't that. What, girl? You eat every day. You're sleeping. You haven't worked out, jogged, did a damn thing. Now you mad because you got 50 pounds on you. Yeah. They fall off. Not all of them. Some. They get it back. But it's just like, bro, y'all just be missing the point. I ain't even going on that tangent. It's just annoying. I just don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm so blown that he's done. And if he already confessed, I believe, then now it's just going through the due process, and then paperwork signed, throw him away, go up the road, we don't see him anymore. I don't know how many times I got to come on here and try to talk to y'all young guys, man. Get out of high school. Finish this. Finish the easy stuff. Like, I just don't, it just doesn't make sense. I am so shocked. I'm super shocked. Like I'm this type of shocked.
One of them. Yeah, he's looking like, did that just happen?
Did that just happen? What? Bro. Oh, Lord. Sometimes I just have to bite my tongue. I don't want to say nothing mean. Not to y'all. This is something that's happening in my house. So, non-spoiler, but I went and saw Sinners. Oh my goodness. I really like the storytelling there. And when you're used to just like, I don't know. When you're used to just always getting like it's like the wrestling thing, like the cheap pop, like you do any, like this movie wasn't dependent on action and gore and blood, and it was the story carried this movie, the deeper meaning, like, that was being. What the hell was that? A bunch of Indians outside? What was that? What was that? Sound like Chief Wolfenpack was in the back. What is that? What is that? I don't know, but somebody making a lot of noise out front of the house, either back or the front of my house, and it's annoying me. But Sinners, man, good movie, yo. Two brothers went to Chicago, came back to Mississippi to open up like a little music dance spot. They had a little cousin who played the guitar, who could sing like Giveon, one of them type of deep voices. And Smoke is Smoke and Shaq. It's when Smoke was the serious one. He'll shoot you in the street. Don't touch my car, bow. Don't play with my money, bow. You mispronounced my name, bow. Like, he was savage. But Stack was more like, he was the thinker, like the plant, like he had the ideas, like he had the grand ideas, like if Smoke was like, we should open a store here, he was like, no, we should open a store in Chicago. Like he had he always had the bigger plan and idea. So they came back. I guess they must have. They never really explained how they came into like this little fortune they had, but I'm sure they probably. Oh, yes, they did. 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 They alluded to it. Okay, so they did allude to how they came into the fortune, but they want to open a shack and they recruiting all the people, that had this cool night. And the preacher boy is the cousin. His father's a pastor, and before he leaves, I mean, as before his son leaves to go out that night, he tells him that dance with the devil will come home with you. They go and they end up having a party, and it follows like you end up coming across it's a white guy who's a vampire, and it's in the time of the Jim Crow laws, and it's the KKK, and the movie is just deep. It's a beautifully told movie, and it dives into music, and I love music. I've been doing music since I was 8 years old, so it's diving into that background in the music, the heritage, that sound. But I also love the complete opposite when the white people they wanted to join. They want to play music. So they got a banjo. My man got his joint. They playing it. Oh, hey, oh, say. Hey, yo, that joint was, hey, I was cracking up. I really, really enjoyed this movie. The symbolism is amazing. The storytelling, I'm telling you, this movie is built on story. You will get some vampire, some, but I will tell you to quell the expectation. It's not going to be Blade. It isn't 30 Days a Night. This is its own thing. It's what holds this up is the story, not the action, not the blood. It's the story, and this was a really good story. But I did have two questions, and it's not spoilers, but it's two questions. So when you do see this, please come back and maybe explain to me. Number one, why? I'm not going to say who, but why was she breastfeeding at the end? Okay, big breast, just breastfeed. Why? What happened? What's going on? Okay. And number two, this is not a question, or this is more of a statement. I hate that Chinese lady. All right, and that's all I gotta say. But like, bruh, I swear it sounds like Chief Indian tribe is out back, like like it's a whole bunch of, but it's so black back there I can't see. It's blowing me. I want to know what's going on back there. I want to go. I'm about to go out there too. Ooh, like, what are we doing? I'm trying to go. Let's have some fun. But yeah, Sentence was good, man. Really, really good. Really, really good. And the thing I like about Coogler and like Peel is their trailers. You can never gauge much from what they give. The trailers show one thing, and then the movie's a whole nother thing. Haley Steinfeld, like, oh man, she's really coming into her own. She's a good looking girl. Um, yeah, had some nice grown scenes. Nothing like nudity or nothing, but she was riding a wave. Anywho, but Sinners was good. I like Sinners. Definitely take your girl. Don't take your kids now. Kids, you are going to take a kid. I mean, you're a teenager. They need to at least be 16, 17. That movie, strong language. All right. I know y'all probably say worse, but I don't like to promote certain things to my kids. Let me see if we got any update with Manny. I know he's seen it, so at some point. Oh man, I meant to put that video in there so y'all can see how I won that Easter egg race last year. It was amazing. I'm 2 years in a row champion. Why do y'all chicks just be posting? I was trying to look at the video, and then I get on and there's girls on here. Y'all be throwing me off. Truly. Well, there's clearly something going on in somebody in the backyard back here. I'm not. If I don't know if y'all can hear it, but it's blowing me that it's like permeating um through my walls like this. Let's see what I got for y'all. Hold on. I saw. I didn't get to see all of it, but I saw a piece of the Him trailer with Marlon Wayans. I liked it. It looked good. It's like a horror sports flick, which is something we rarely get. You never get like a horror sports movie. I had to pause for a second. I'm like, am I on Bigo? No. Oh man. As soon as I got the joint, I messed up the. You know, sports is interesting to me. The Mavericks kicking kicking the Kings' teeth in. We playing Memphis. It's like the Kings on paper, especially with no Kyrie, you would think have a better team. Well, that's not. I mean, Anthony Davis, Clay, DeRozan, Levine, Sabonis. Is Malik Monk still out there? Well, oh, there was something I didn't get to yesterday. I do, I think that the Thunderbolts is going to be a really good movie. But the thing that blows me about all these New York centered superhero movies is the fact that like we just watched Daredevil and Kingpin is the mayor. So you're telling me when the Sentry's out there causing all this damage and chaos, only the Thunderbolts in there? No Daredevil, who's in Hell's Kitchen. No Spider-Man, who's in Harlem. No Luke Cage. No Jessica Jones. Like none of these New York-based people are ever like, and that's the part that blows me. I try not to think about that, but that's the part that really blows me. Like, I want to see these guys, even if it's a short cameo, like he just stepping outside, like, oh, like just show me that they acknowledge, they see what's going on. And they always got all this stuff in New York, and it's like, well, why? Like, I don't know. Maybe it's me. Again, I'm just burning time until Manifest gets here. Let's go over some funny, weird, but true stories. Wait. Okay, cool. So it says the 5-second rule was put to the test. Scientists reveal how long is too long to eat off the floor. This is published April 15th, 2025. So the 30 seconds, it looks bad. There's a bunch of germs and disgust. Let's see. Let's see. So he says he decided to place a petri dish on the ground for various time limits ranging from 0 seconds to 1 minute. He then incubated the samples in the cultivator to see the extent to which they bore bacterial fruit. As it turns out, every sample had evidence of microbial proving that no amount of floor time is safe when it comes to contamination. It looks like even 0 seconds is too long. Coincidentally, the 5-second sample had roughly the same amount of growth, effectively disproving the rule. So now you know there is no such thing as the 5 second. Oh, I see my guy. I see my guy's here. All right, let me give an intro to him. I was looking at some other thing here. Hey, my man, all the way on the West Coast, 3 hours behind. Entrepreneur and creator, and a good friend of mine's. Even though in high school we were butt heads, like Michael Jordan and Isaiah Thomas. This is my guy. This is Manifess. This is Caveman Slim. My boy Harrison. What's good, bro?
What's up, brother?
It's good to see you, man.
How you feeling, man?
I'm always good, bro. I'm
You
always
look good, nigga. You got that youth serum, nigga. You got to rub some off, nigga. You got that aura, nigga.
appreciate you. I appreciate
that
you, yo.
nigga got that aura, nigga. He need to bottle that shit up.
Man, I just drink water, bro. That's basically.
Hey, hey, man. Yes, sir. But no, good seeing you, bro. I know it's been like, I think with life and everything, but I think it's been like a year since we last talked. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, it's definitely good hearing from you. And we used to see each other a lot more when I was back in Maryland.
Right.
We used to damn this, smoke and stuff. So I definitely miss those days, man. Just being over and just being able to like congregate, man. So it just when you 3,000 miles away from everything it's just it's a different feeling, man. So it just feels good being let loose, and I could just use my DMV accent, and
Right.
somebody can just understand what the fuck I'm talking about.
Right. I'm
You
sure it's
feel me?
all out there. A bunch of different people.
Oh man, it's crazy, man. It's a rack of different people, and it's a rack of different norms. Like you got to be for instance, the Spanish people we got out here. These not the Spanish people y'all got out there. Like it's more you for real, man. So it's a different ball game.
Yeah. Well,
It's a different.
you know, I was looking through your stuff, and I'm like, I noticed you've been on a few interviews. Okay.
Yeah,
I said,
man.
okay. Well, we're gonna do it a little differently because I don't want to always ask you the same thing. We're gonna go over some stuff, and then we just gonna go. I'm gonna freestyle or just talk,
Okay.
chop it.
O-
So
Okay.
first things first.
Yes, sir.
How how is LA, bro? How is
Ooh, LA is different, bro. And it actually just depends on the space that you're in. It's very hard for artists. It's really dog eat dog. Very competitive. Everybody's out for each other. And it's all subjective because it depends on who you ask. Some people have a whole different narrative. But
right?
for the most part, it just depends on the space that you're in. For instance, comedians have a lot better. Like they all work together, from what I've seen. So that's a different experience. If you're just an LA native, it's a different experience because you might not be in the industry, but you're just enjoying LA doing your one two.
Right.
And if you're somebody that came out here and you're what they call what do they call it, a migrant, or somebody that's new to LA, that you just came out to LA and you're new, it might be a whole different experience. So it just depends on the space that you're in, man. And so I can only speak from my own experience. Some people have a whole different story from what I would share, but yeah, man, LA is different, man. You
Kind
gotta
of
be you gotta be on your toes.
to kind of piggyback because I had this question and you kind of alluded to it.
Hmm.
Trying to break in. I know, especially LA. Everybody goes to LA, whether it's for acting, music, modeling, uh,
Hmm.
clothing,
Yeah,
being creative.
yeah.
How is it? How has it been for you trying to find your footing in an industry that's like completely crowded?
Um, Honestly, it's taught me to it's really taught me to be more reliant upon myself, and really it's really tapped into my inner strength because when you rely on man will let you down every time. And I'm not trying to say it from a negative standpoint, but from a standpoint of if you put too much faith in another person, or if you put too much faith in something that's other than yourself, you might not be too happy about the results. So it's definitely taught me to put more power, more faith into myself. I've definitely prayed a lot more than I have ever prayed before. And just really, it's definitely taught me to be open to new experiences. I feel like when you're so subjected to the DMV, when I was living there my whole life, I didn't really know anything outside of that. So I would always compare everything to the DMV and be like, oh, like the food is not as good as DMV. This ain't like everything is just it just didn't compare. It just didn't add up to the DMV. But once I had to, once I kind of like let down, and once I kind of like had the perspective of like it's its own place, things got a lot easier because I wasn't so judgmental, and I wasn't comparing the two all as much as I used to when I first got out here. Cause I was big mad, bro. Like I might need you to send some food out this motherfucker. You feel me? Like it's definitely not the same, but you just have to take the good with the bad.
How about the prices? Because out here, I mean,
Oh
we
man, it's crazy, man. It's an arm, a leg. Uh, I passed one gas station. The gas was $8 a gallon, nigga.
God damn, it's three out here. So
I said, man, who you think buying this shit? Chelsea Clinton? Hell no, I ain't buying that, man. But it's crazy, man. It's definitely more expensive out here, and you definitely got to be mindful of your spending for sure.
now, how has the environment change affected your creativity? Has it brought out something even more because you're outside of your norms, or you kind of like, I don't know, I'm trying to figure my.
Um, it's definitely helped me. It's definitely helped push me because it's like out here, no one is gonna save you. So you
Right.
gotta really just, like I said, tap into your inner strength, and you gotta put what God gave you. And for me, it was just kind of like tapping in back into that, and kind of just really putting faith in that everything is gonna work out. And not only that, but you know, um, I had to apply myself more because when you look at it, it's like certain areas might be um varsity, right? Certain areas might be like you playing in the college level.
Right.
Certain areas you might be in the G League, but out here it's like it's the NBA.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're around someone or somebody who could change your life based upon what you can do. And it's real. It's like, there is a less degree of separation. But in that same sentence, I always used to think it was talent over. I always used to think it was talent over work ethic, right? But it's not. Because talent, you can have talent, but you might not show up on time. You might be difficult to work with.
Right.
You might be the person that nobody wants to work with. You might be drugged out. You might, just it's so many factors that deal with talent that people don't take into consideration. It's really about the person that shows up with a smile, goes to work, can work with other people, can take critique. You know, those are the people that people are more inclined to work with. It's really the person that shows up every day.
Now I know you said you've been missing home.
Oh, for sure, man, for sure.
How has the distance been? With keeping that relationship with your family.
The distance has been sick, bro. Cause I got my family still out on the East Coast.
Right.
I got everything I know still out on the East Coast, and I got a lot of real genuineness out on the East Coast. So to kind of like step out into a realm where it's just you, and you might have a few people, but it pales in comparison. It's tough because it's like you still kind of in the back of your head, you think you still have the same resources and you don't. So
Right.
you really have to rely on you just really gotta just be on 10, and you gotta pray, man. It's really that.
So I was looking at your pictures, I said, those shirts, they look they look like they have this type of fabric on it, which is a really good, like it looked like it feel clean. Like,
Yeah,
so right here,
yeah,
I have been waiting
yeah.
package here.
My guy.
He sent it in. I haven't opened it.
Yeah.
I said I'm gonna open it on live
Let's get
stream.
it. Let's get it,
Now,
my boy.
I'm gonna rock this out. Definitely, if y'all like the merch,
Yeah.
out his Twitter is at it's like some wild. Hold up. Slim Jai Wild.
Yeah.
Slim Jai as in S
Uh
L SLIMJAH. Wow. SYL.
yeah, man.
Man got my man with the card in there. I see. Or something with my name.
Yes, sir. You know, I gotta personalize it. Come on, man.
Hey,
Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir.
this is John. I see you walking too.
That joint look clean. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I see you
Yes,
walking.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
My family, you can't take the money with you.
Yes,
That's
sir.
true. And I appreciate you, bro. Thank you.
Absolutely, bro. And I'm glad that you feel me. You took the time to really present that on the show, and
Yes.
yeah, and I'm kind of sick. I didn't have my actual my packaging because I feel like that all ties into it. But I was actually out of my packaging, so I had to make do. But nonetheless, I'm glad you got it, and you know you was able to see it, bro. Because
Yeah,
it's
man.
more on the way, more on the way for sure.
Now, it's not like he wrote me no poem, but this is between two brothers. I read your words. I'm always going to support you, bro. Appreciate you.
Absolutely, bro.
Man,
Likewise, likewise, bro.
um, but yeah, man. So, what's next with you and your clothing? What can we look forward to? More clean clothes, clean brand. What's next?
I think what's next is really just I think just more educating myself on business, pushing myself. I have personal goals. Like one of my goals this year is to kind of like take a break on tree. I feel like it's
Yeah,
that time, and
yeah,
I don't want to, but it's like I know in order for me to get to the next level, I got to do something different. So I'm trying to put down some things, but I'm also trying to gain some things. I'm trying to gain more knowledge, more wisdom.
right.
I'm trying to also focus more on what I can do, whether it be editing videos, whether it can be doing something simple as editing something on my phone on Premiere. But I'm just trying to do little things that can, you know, take me a long way.
Which will all benefit you at the end. So
Yes, sir.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
I said forget that. We're gonna just do it now. We ain't gonna
Yeah.
we ain't gonna play with it. We just gonna throw the joint on
Yeah.
with the
Yes,
wrinkles and everything.
sir.
It's all good.
Come on.
Yeah, we locked in. All right.
Come on now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, that joke.
That jump look clean too.
Yeah, bro. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So we good.
Yeah.
Good. I
Yeah.
appreciate you.
Yes,
So
sir.
definitely reach out.
Yes, sir.
Clothes USA. You still have that page?
Yeah, I still have a page on Instagram, and I still have a domain website. And it's been a hassle because sometimes, you know, depending on my financial standing, my website will be active or it wouldn't, but it's up now. And
Right.
my IG, the good thing about IG is it's always been there. So yeah, man, it's been times I've been up, it's been times I've been down, but it's like nonetheless, I still had to keep going. So um, I feel like just it's a testament to be able to,
And stick
you
around.
know, to still, be, able to talk about it. And it's crazy. I remember our first go round. I think it was like 3 years ago. So it's a blessing to
Yeah,
be able to. It's a blessing to still be able to talk. It's a blessing, bro. It is a
I'm
blessing.
definitely happy for you, man. I'm watching
And
from afar. I'm gonna have to at some point get out and
come
get
on,
you, man.
come on, man. Yes, sir. Come on out
It's
here,
just,
man.
it's how was the LA? Did the wildfires affect you out there, or how was that for you?
It's one of those things where it's just sad, just to see it affect so many families. It didn't affect me directly, but I knew mutual people, or I knew people that knew other people. I didn't go to the Palisades, but I did go to Altadena, where it was a historically minority community that got affected, and
Right,
I did see firsthand. I could send you the video when we get off, but I saw the devastation firsthand, and it was crazy. So I'll send you some of that footage, and you can decipher it. But it was bad, man. So but it also did show a different light of LA, to see people come together, because it is a lot of social stratification. It is a lot of segregation. It is a lot. It is still racism, but at the end of the day, people still do have humanity. So it did show a different side of LA that I wanted to see. And I think other people as well.
right. Well, I always get on you about looking like Alan Payne, right?
Yeah, today don't make it no better.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I made sure I found the picture where he had a little beard too.
hey,
Yeah, yeah.
hey, hey! Is Alan Payne Ghost, or is that two different
No,
people?
that's
Okay,
Amari Hardwick. But you
that's
know
Amari
what?
Hart.
You look like that. I see a little Amari in there too.
Hey, hey, no, okay, no. Alan Payne was a nigga off the Tyler Perry joint. Okay,
Yeah, yeah.
okay, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
throw that up because a couple. The chicks might like you on the screen. Oh, hold on. What's your status out here, bro? Just in case somebody want to send you
Yeah.
are you a single man? How is the LA
Um.
providing women for you? What's going
Yeah.
on?
Yeah. No. I'm talking to someone, a girl right now, and it's like,
Okay,
um, I'm really just like focusing on me right now, because
right.
man, dating costs, going out costs,
Especially in
nigga.
LA.
A drink out, one drink costs $20. So imagine if you go on 5 dates, or even throughout the month, if you go on 10 dates, and if you're a person like me, if you get a little drinky drink every now and then, you can spend $1,000 on alcohol,
Yeah.
and
Oh,
that's just, you feel me. So it's like, bruh, it's like I even if I was single, I would selectively date out here, like, because it's expensive.
yeah.
And not only that, but you want to put on a good face, like you want to have on something nice. You want to take, you want to take, hopefully, the girl to a more nice place. So it's like all that cost, bro. And it's like out here, sometimes you got to make a decision.
Because that's
Do
only
you?
50 shots.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what I'm saying. It's like I had to tell myself, what do I want to do right now? Do I want to get to the next level, or do I want to find a wife? And it's like sometimes you could do both, or
yeah,
sometimes you gotta put one on.
yeah.
Sometimes you gotta put one on hold, and the next,
Like,
So man, I'm at this rate. I'm like, I gotta just focus on me for real.
that's a bet.
Yeah, man.
As you should, bro. Like,
Yeah.
have you heard some of these crazy stories? I just watched the video before we got on.
Mhm.
The guy, this man was asking his wife what she did 4 weeks ago. He was like, "Yeah, you said you went out with Sarah, right? Oh yeah, I went
Yeah.
with Sarah. Oh yeah, so 3 weeks
Yeah.
ago, you said you went out with like Renee. Oh yeah, we went to the spot. Oh yeah, so 2 weeks ago.
Yeah,
She trying to figure out like where's this going. He's like,
yeah,
yeah, like, but who's Rick?
yeah,
Like what? Like he's like, yeah, I went through your phone. And so when he said I went through your phone, she switched it up. Like, why'd you go through my phone? Like,
yeah,
yeah, insecure. You go through my phone, you gonna find something. And it's just like y'all married. That's not the same. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like, it's just like all these relationships I be saying online are so toxic.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if that influences the masses because like we grew up watching Jerry Springer and Maury, and then
Mm-hmm.
social media and everybody putting out their stories of like the lady who brought her eight kids to her first date.
Mm.
You thought the guy was gonna pay for you and your 8 kids? Like what is going on, bruh? Like
That's wild as shit.
dating, the dating sounds so crazy sometimes when I be hearing.
It's wild. I was going to ask your own perspective, like where you at with it? Are you you know what I'm saying? Like how you feel? Since we a little older now, we got more tricks. I wouldn't even say tricks, but we're more wise
Right.
to dating. So it's like, well, what's your standpoint, man? Because like, are you more of a 50-50 guy, or you more of like, I got to bring everything to the table? What's your
I now when I say 50-50, I mean 50-50 in the sense of everything needs to be love. Everything that I give you, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
as far as like who bringing home the money, if that, I would look at it like it's my responsibility.
yeah,
That's just how I was raised.
yeah,
But like I also my mom made more money than my dad and my stepdad. So it's like even if my mom did make more money, the thing is people with I always feel like relationships go stuff is communication, trust is the biggest. And a lot of people they don't have real communication, they don't
yeah,
have trust because once you really get social media involved, man, somebody it takes the wrong bing.
yep,
You know what I'm saying? Now, who's that? And now it's a whole conversation. Oh, why you like her picture? So I just stay off of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just stay off of it in general because I know what it can bring.
yeah,
So it's just like in relationships, I think people need to remember that it's no longer a you thing, and you need to like be thinking for the other person as well. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like let's give a small example. Uh, I'm not going to specify who they are. Say a person he would like messages. I mean, he would like pictures of other girls, knowing his girl can see it and he hates it. And it always starts an argument. And I would say to him, yeah, it's not a big deal. Like, it really isn't. But you know that it pisses her off. So stop doing it. Like, you don't have to, like, you know what I'm saying? It's little things like that people, you just gotta, like, tweak certain things in relationships. And I don't think that people really put the effort in it anymore. I think it's, damn, you look good. Oh, you look good. We smash. And then it's like, all right. Like, oh, you still here? Man, you boring as hell. Or
yeah,
like, I don't like the way you talk. Or you
yeah,
dirty. You know what I'm saying? So, or your
yeah.
beliefs are different. So it's just, I don't know, bro. You need to
Yeah,
go back.
and you kind of piggybacked on it. It's like we gotta have somebody that stimulates us mentally and can stimulate us from overall than what we see physically. Because I'm kind of over the stage of like it's definitely as cliche as it sounds. It's not always all about looks to me as it once was because I'm like,
Yeah,
damn, I gotta grow with somebody. I gotta be with somebody that I could be in a room with for 8 hours. Like
right.
it's like I need that. You feel me? As opposed to somebody that is like, all right, I can hit this jump, but at the end of the day, what do we have in common besides me being able to hit this jump? Because eventually I'm gonna be like, man, I gotta get Shawty an Uber. She gotta go.
Uh,
You feel me? It's like if you're not bringing nothing to the table, shit. Then what's the point of us even being in the same congregation, because as we get older, I don't have the time for the same. You feel me? Like I got shit to do, so it's like I gotta be compatible with that person first,
When
and
you
I feel, huh?
go ahead, my
Mhm.
bad, my bad. Go ahead, go ahead.
No. I was just saying. I feel like that's like I feel like compatibility is a bigger. It's just a big. It just has more weight than it once did. Cause when I was younger, I'm like, man, I got this little bad little job. I was I was geeked up on that. But it's like now, as you get older, you realize, man, well, 7 out of 10 of them are bad. What makes this other percentage different?
Right.
Like, you feel me? Like, how is this gonna lead to my future? Because, bruh, I've been in situations where now I'm spending thousands of dollars on a female, and we ain't no end goal, ain't nobody getting married, ain't nobody doing nothing. But here I am spending, and it's not even. I ain't even tripping about the money. I get the bread back. I am tripping about the money, but I can get the. What I'm saying is, I say that to say I can get the. My bad, G. I say that to say I can get the bread back, but I can't get the time back. So it's like that's what I'm more. Uh
But
huh.
this is where you start. This is where my comments get hit up and the
Yeah.
arguments start
Yeah.
because you said bring to the table.
Yeah.
Now, different people can interpret that as different things. When you talk about bring to the table,
Yeah.
that people always associate it with money, but I think that
Yeah.
it's when I think about the table, I think of this different.
Value.
I think of a whole. It's a different. I see it in a different way. Like
Yeah.
so,
Yeah.
people might we all have a different idea of what it means to bring something to the table. So
Mhm.
just put it out there, people. He wasn't. Don't come at my boy for making a blanket statement. We just talking. Thank you.
We
Y'all just
just
have
talking.
to be here and listen.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, man. Like you over there making the moves. What you this is what I wanted to really ask you. And you got to keep
Uh huh.
up with me all the
Uh huh.
way.
What?
You out in L.A., right?
Yes, sir.
You been to any Diddy parties?
Nah. I mean, honestly, I haven't. Can I get a lighter? Then let me get the dollar, the cheapest one. Can I get gas too? Is that the opposite of one? Is that two?
Is it
Let me
hard to
get
get
let me
the
get
right
10 on two. Nah, I haven't, but I don't judge those that do. Honestly, because at the end of the day, the day got to end, and everybody got their own little one too.
right?
So it don't really, what you do is what you do type shit. As long as you ain't doing nothing illegal, fucking with no kids or like doing no wild geeking shit, I don't give a fuck what you do. You feel me? But um, nah, they definitely be happening. Oh,
That is funny.
yeah.
You look. What you about to do?
Hey, can you see me? Number
I,
two. Yeah.
but you look busy.
Huh, no, I'm not busy. I'm just I was just getting a lighter.
This guy. I guess it must be nice to be in L.A. He out there smoking it down.
My bad. I
No,
was
you.
trying to rush home.
I just don't want you to. If you got something to do, I ain't trying to hold you. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
no, no. You good. You good. I'm going in my home, and once we leave this gas station, I'm sparking this J. You feel me?
So,
Because I ain't trying to mix gas with a flame.
you'll be hacking.
but but yeah, nah, bro. Going to my last point, it's like it's gotta be a value, like, and that goes for anything, anybody. Um, it's just gotta be a value. Um, my bad. I'm not trying to get all these labels on your thing. I
Oh,
don't know how they feel about different labels and stuff. So I
man,
apologize.
speak your mind.
But yeah, bro. Like it's gotta be everything now has gotta make sense. Like everything I do now has gotta make sense. And it's like I'm trying to, no pun intended, just like the shirt say, I hustle for my family. So it's like I'm trying to put myself in a position where I can spend more time with them.
Right.
It's ironic. My parents call me and I'm the parent. Like I'm asking my mom, what you eat today? What you do? Did you exercise? Like, did you walk today? Like I talk. My mom called me and it's like it seemed like it's vice versa. I'm asking her like, How many times did you eat today? Did you drink water? Like, so it's like I gotta be in a position where I gotta do for them, which is a different twist on, which is a different phase of life. Because as they was taking care of us. You feel me? So now it's like I gotta be in a position where I gotta be able to be in the right state of mind. Where and that's the main thing. Out LA, it's like, bro, like I'm just I'm just grateful to be in the right state of mind, bro. You know how many people I
Shoot,
walk by like out here?
bugs out there.
That's, bro. They out they mind, bro. Like it's like I don't know what planet they on, but it's like and I talk to people and you know um I talk now and I make a joke and I'm like, bro, I wonder how many child actors are on a Skid Row.
Oh, it's probably a few.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Probably. Like, not even gonna lie.
Yeah, can you see me?
Yeah, I can see, bro.
Okay, okay, bet.
Um, you you know Malik, right?
Malik.
Malik, light
Malik.
skinned little Malik.
Oh, cuz that died, right?
That's what killed me, bro. Like that's why I couldn't shoot.
Sheesh.
Cause he passed, yo, and
What? I meant to ask, like, what happened, bro? Like, what was?
we'll talk.
Okay, okay,
So
okay.
but yeah, that's what really postponed me, man. That really hit hard, yo.
Yeah, I'm already knowing.
Yeah, so
I'm
it's
already knowing.
crazy because I got some. I was talking about it before you came on, but I got some news. One of my ex players called me today.
Hmm.
He was telling me that one of our players got arrested for murder, bro. Check this out.
Sheesh.
So this is my little man, bro. Like little Raymond, yo. 18 years old, dog, for murder, bro.
Damn.
He 18, killed somebody who was 26. I kind of got the background on it, but I just feel like we're doing a disservice to the generation of me
Yeah.
because when you think about like growing up, the old heads would be like, yo, they would tell if you was doing wrong stuff, even if they were doing it, they were like, yo, you don't do that.
Yeah.
Like nowadays, we're telling them, yeah, do that. Like,
Yeah.
and it's like we have to hold ourselves responsible for what kids are terrific, bro. They're
Yeah.
characteristics. They're unpredictable. They're wild. Like I just and he's a good kid,
Hmm.
and he had a lot of talent. The kid could jump out the gym.
Hmm.
He had a, I mean, I met his family, his sisters and his mom. They were cool,
Huh.
but like when you're trying to be something that you're not, or trying to fit a role that's something that you're naturally not. That's not your role. Like I used to always when well, I say I'm from Bowie. I'm from Bowie. I grew up in Atlanta first, but I grew up in Bowie from '96. Hold up. And I was saying like,
Can you hear me?
yeah. I was saying I hated when back in the day, like guys from Bowie would be so pressed to say they from DC, and it's like, bruh, you're not from DC. You're from Bowie. Like, why do you want to put this brand on you? Like, there's nothing wrong with. He gone. I'm gonna finish my thought, whether he keeps ruining it or not. All right. There's nothing wrong with being from freaking Bowie. All right. And it just used to always kill me when guys be like, yeah, I'm from the city. No, you're not. You're from Bowie. You went to elementary school with me, middle school, and high school. Well, I mean, my uncle live. I don't care where your uncle lives. You've been staying here in this house that costs $700,000. Man, please be happy of who you are. I just don't understand like this facade. I tell you all the time, I'm not a gangster. I've never been one. But I've always, since I was a kid, I've always been about to do being great doesn't mean anything. It's just me being me. Always hardest. Yeah, regardless of who you are, 10 toes down is me. Eight, noon, 8 morning, night. I'm just all day. So, anywho, you're back.
Yeah, but we can you hear me?
Yeah, I get it.
I was just having some technical difficulties, so I just closed all the tabs on my phone, and so it can like speed up. I don't know if I got to delete shit, but that's just probably iPhone trying to get me to upgrade to the 16 for real.
Pretty much. My Joe just sent me an email like, "Are you ready to upgrade? Ready
Yeah,
for
no,
the phone?"
yeah, nigga,
Man,
you know how they do. Hey, don't nothing be wrong with that iPhone until they start getting new models. Then they try to slow the one you got down just so they can get you to buy that motherfucker. Like,
you
come on,
know,
dog. Like,
Samsung got sued. Who got sued for that years ago?
bro, like, I just paid this motherfucker off. Like,
Exactly.
I'm
It's
like,
like as soon as you finish paying it, alrighty, ready for
yeah.
$1,500?
I'm
No.
like, I'm like, I'm like, I'm like, I'm finally grateful I got a phone bill that's less than $100. Now y'all trying to get me to get the phone so you could just add it onto my bill again. I know what the fuck they trying to do. They trying to have me as their credit card. I ain't gonna have it.
Right.
I
Right.
ain't gonna have it, nigga. Hey, Apple. Hey, if it ain't anything, Apple gonna get their money, nigga.
Oh, of course. I mean, that's how you stay
Hey,
$1 billion
I,
company.
bruh.
Did you see
Mm-hmm.
the fake NASA? This fake NASA thing they tried to pull off.
No, what was that?
So apparently, Jeff Bezos was sending Katy Perry and Gail King and all these people up to space,
Yeah.
but it was a hoax. Which I don't know why people still have on. I know why people still want to believe in space, but it's like, listen, it's not happening. Okay,
Yeah.
all right,
Yeah.
bubble, but
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah.
happening. They lie.
Yeah.
Hold on, I saw something earlier. Hold on, let me look. Let me make sure I got this right before I say it.
Yeah.
There you go. Let me
Yeah.
see. I think let me double check. Let me double check something. I think it was translate. So it was like NASA and means it means something wow. Like it's just a farce. That's all I'm trying to prove. Bull crap. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
have you been to the Laugh Factory?
Hmm?
Have you been to the Laugh Factory?
I've been to the Hollywood Improv, and
Okay.
I've been to um. Don't mind the noise. I'm walking in my apartment right now. I'm gonna have a lot more light, a lot more a better environment. But I've been to the Hollywood Improv, and I do like little I've been doing like little stand up here and there at like random clubs and shit. So
Bro, I've been
um
wanting to try, yo.
do it, bro. Do it, bro. That
I'm goofy as hell, bro. I go there.
buddy, bro, nigga,
Ah.
you go crazy. All you gotta do is if you naturally funny, you just gotta put a format to your funny, and meaning that you just gotta structure it.
Right.
Um, the hardest thing, not the hardest thing, but what I had to, as cliche as it sounds, it's just all about timing for real. And
Yeah. I
it's
have a
just all,
who does
hmm
that.
yeah, it's really just all about timing, bro. That's
I'm impressed, man. You know, I'm happy for you, dog. Like I always tell people, you know, the best thing to do in life is to get uncomfortable.
mm,
When anytime I've ever been comfortable, I became stagnant. Anytime
mm,
I got uncomfortable, I accomplished something. I went to college.
mm,
That was the first time I ever traveled 1,500 miles by myself.
Mm.
I learned how to become a CDL truck driver. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got started my business. You know,
Mm.
chances, bro. Like doing things you scared to do. Do them.
Mm.
When somebody tells you that they don't believe in your dream, start telling them, please, put your head, run into that. I tell my kids, especially Kennedy, because Kennedy's 13. I'm
Mm.
always telling her to go reach for her goal. Whatever you want to do, baby,
Yeah.
I will support you. You want to be a goddamn hip-hop superstar, you're going to figure out how to. You want to be a gymnast, you want to be a doctor, you want to be a veterinarian. I'm going to put all my eggs in the basket. And
Yeah.
those people that have that support, always, for the most part, they rise, bro. You give them that
Yeah.
support, boost them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not holding their foot as they're trying to climb up. No, no, let me go. So I'm really happy for you for taking that step. You know, I was at your party. I was at your going away.
Yeah. Yeah. You was, man. No,
I
you
was.
did.
We sent you off, and to see that you are still out there, you're still doing well, you still look good, you're still coming through clean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm happy for you, bro. And I can only see skies is the limit as far as you want to take it. You know what I'm saying? You have the hunger for it, the determination for it, the mindset for it. Go get it.
Yeah. Nah, and likewise, bro. I'm always asking about you, Cardo, and everybody else, and it's just I already know you've been doing a podcast, and I already know you definitely not where you started from. So it just goes to show that when we consistent and like we say when we show up, you feel me? Like we both have talent, but we all know that's not enough. And the and the thing about it is, talent is only gonna get you so far. You feel me? It's just like we all know coming from PG, we know a couple of Kevin Durant's, we know a couple of Mike Beasleys. You
Right.
know, like nigga, I thought my man Kayvon Moore was gonna go to the league,
Hey,
bro.
come on.
Like,
Hey, stop
hey,
playing. We all thought Kavon was going, bro.
like I know niggas that is like, you feel me? So it just goes to show that, you feel me? Everyone's time.
Wait. Excuse me. But while Kavon is good, I will be on Kavon's ass every time we play. I
Yeah,
got him. What's up? Like,
yeah,
yeah, excuse me, Kavon, but yeah, you're good. But I'm there with you.
yeah. Yeah,
Calling
no,
you out,
you
Kavon. Where you been at? I ain't seen you in 3 years.
yeah, hey, no, you was hooping, bro. Like,
That's my home.
hey, I tell people, I'm like, man, if even if he was 6'5", like he might have did something. You know what I'm saying? So
There,
it,
yeah.
it's just like, man, it's like we all have our different time, and I feel like it's just all about what we do with it, man. And we can let it pass us by, or we could really do our big one, man. So I'm just likewise, bro. I'm just happy that we can grow older and be able to learn from like what we did as kids and just be able to apply it. Because it's times where I felt like giving up. It's times where I felt like like this might not work, but I had to realize, I'm like, you feel me? I had to, like you said, I had to make myself uncomfortable, and it's like I wanted to move back for the reasons of being comfortable, and I had to realize, I'm like, yeah, you could be comfortable, but are you gonna grow? And I had to realize that growth only comes from places of uncomfortability, because all you're doing is experiencing something that you haven't experienced before and are just adapting. So
One
yeah,
benefit
man.
you have, one benefit that is amazing
Mm-hmm.
is that you don't have any children.
Yeah.
And that, if it, I always feel like I've outgrown DC. Like this
Mm.
area, my ideas and the things I want to do has outgrown this area. But because I have my kids,
Mm-hmm.
can't I mean, I could, but I
Mm-hmm.
can't. I couldn't, and I couldn't sleep right if I,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So when you
Mm-hmm.
have that responsibility, even more so,
Yeah.
go chase the dream.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and I look at it like that because that's kind of the reason I left was because I'm like I feel like if I settle down and have kids now, I feel like I'm not gonna do it. And I was like, I wasn't against having kids at that time, but I felt like I only got so much money. So I'm like, if Johnny got four eggs, you feel me? So I had to really look at it from a standpoint of like, I had to be selfish and I had to be like, I had to look into myself and I'm like, I gotta do something for me because if I don't, this time will pass me by and I'll look at it as a regret.
Right.
And that's what I didn't want to do because I'm like, I didn't want that time to come up in my mind and be like, damn, I could have acted on it. And I tell people, if anything, I could at least say I tried. And I could at least say I put a valiant effort because that's the most we can do is just put our best foot out there. You feel me? So I feel like me, it was just a couple of different factors. I feel like it was my age at the time. It was the time. It was the timing. I think I had just turned 28 or 29. And I'm like, I only got like, but so many years left before it's like, all right, nigga, what are you doing? You feel me? So I'm like, all right, like I gotta be serious. I gotta be intense. I gotta have an intention. I gotta be intentional, and I gotta just do it, man. And that's what I did. And yeah, it's tons of times that I think about moving back, all the time. But it's like, you know, um, I still need a return on my investment. Like I spent such amount of energy and money even just to get out here, and I'm like, shit, I'm gonna leave with something. You feel me? You feel me? So
All right.
it's just one of those things,
Now, I know LA went nuts when y'all got Luka Doncic.
bruh. That
Because
and see, that's what make me think that the league is rigged. But because I don't know who in their right mind, bruh, let this nigga loose, bruh. Like it made me, bruh. That trade just made me think the league was rigged, bro. I swear to God.
yes, bring my man to my team. That's what I'm
Yeah,
talking
bruh.
about.
And,
Yo,
yeah.
that's a bro. Now, I'm gonna tell you a real story about how I found out this happened. I woke
Mm-hmm.
up in the middle of the night,
Mm-hmm.
and I typically, when I get on my phone, I might just go. I only go to like two or three websites. I went to ESPN. I checked out, and it said Luka Doncic traded for Anthony Davis. So I looked at it and I was like, "What?" So I read it again.
Yeah, I thought it was gigging.
Yeah, I'm like Luka Doncic traded for Anthony Davis.
I said no way in hell. No
I'm
way in
like,
hell.
it must be like like a fantasy trade. So now
It,
I'm
I
reading
thought
it again.
I thought it was a meme page.
Yeah, but I'm reading it again, and I'm like, hold on. Now I'm waking up. Like I'm now like reading it is wait. I'm like, hold on. Luka Doncic was traded to bro. I jumped out, man. I started spazzing, bro. Like,
Yeah,
let's go. Like, hey,
yeah,
son, I couldn't believe I was kind of stunned.
yeah,
I was stunned for a while,
yeah.
like this, what? Like, yo, that and it's turned out so perfect, which is awesome, bro. Like, so I
Bruh.
know LA is on
It's
fire right now, heading.
yeah, bruh. Lakers in 5, nigga.
Oh, we about to do this. Oh,
Yeah,
we about to do this.
yeah.
I'm excited. I just
Well,
wish
I
LeBron
I I
would
I
get
I, I think the shit, it keep kicking me. Give me 1 second. Um, can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, hold up.
What the hell? Give me 1 second, bro. My
You go. I am. Whew. It's been a week. It's been a long week. This will be the first time all week where I actually like sleep in my beds. Oh, okay, here you go. Sleep in my bed.
I got my Wi-Fi on, so it should be a lot better.
Okay.
But what was I about to say? Bro, that's what made me think the league was rigged. Cause I'm like, who in their right mind would trade Luca for AD? And I'm like, But you know what? I think the league they want LeBron to get his fifth ring and end on a Disney type ending.
I mean, maybe yeah, but two because LeBron does so much for the league. So yeah, but
It's
two,
only right. It's only right.
the ratings haven't been the ratings haven't been looking great, and ever since
Yeah,
that trade, the ratings been on fire. So
yeah,
you
yeah.
know, interest is kind of brought back in the league. You see
The,
how many
the
trades happened after that? Like, I mean, we got my man went from Fox went from Kings to the Spurs.
that was a good one.
You had Levine go to Kings. You had I mean, people were just so I
Yeah.
can't wait for free agency and
Hey.
off
Yeah.
over.
Oh, I'm ready, nigga. I'm ready.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Like, I was even excited to see Bronny a little bit, like do his one
yeah,
two.
yeah. Hey, look, I like it. Listen, you know what pisses me off about people is that we get mad at black people for doing what other people, I'm not even going to just specify, we're just going to say other people have been doing forever. We
Yeah,
mad at LeBron for getting his son in the league.
yeah,
I'm not mad. That shows that this black man has power that a lot of people don't. You know how many guys got Jordan had two sons who played college basketball. Neither one of them made it to the league. One, he dropped out in basketball in college. I think Marcus. Like, so, I mean, I'm not mad at him for getting his son in the league. And now that you're in the league, go do your thing.
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Like,
yeah,
so I'm rooting for him. You know what I'm saying? He seems like a young, well put together, humble
yeah,
kid.
yeah.
And I'm not gonna be mad at him because his father opened the door for him. That's what
Mm-hmm.
all people who have a foot for the most part, they open the door for their kid. Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
gonna open the door. I'm the
yeah,
CEO. I'm gonna open a position so you can step in and you can
yeah.
start where like everybody does it. Cut the shit. I
White
can't be
people. Hmm.
people mad at this man and going on the boy. He don't believe. He don't belong. He don't belong. Well, he's
Hmm.
there. So
Yeah,
suck. He gives you content to talk about,
yeah.
which helps y'all make money.
Hmm.
So what are we doing? What are we doing? But
Yeah,
tearing down a young kid. See, this is the thing. Like, this is the thing I don't like about media now is the fact that you don't. We get that you're reporting on something, but you tear down people. You go at people's confidence. Like, I know they're supposed to be blocking you out, but when you put out a narrative that allows people to start commenting and building on that narrative,
yeah,
especially when it's negative,
yeah,
then it's like, bro, now you second guessing, like, dang, you know, if I have another bad game, man, they gonna talk about me. You know what I'm saying? Or
yeah,
they questioning everything, you know. But then he go to the G League and he has
yeah,
dropping
yeah,
40. You know what I'm saying? So it's
yeah,
like it's just let the kid be a kid, man. Like,
yeah.
come on,
Mm,
he's had pressure on him his whole life.
yeah, bro. And it's like people got to give him grace from the standpoint of he just had a heart attack.
Right.
He's balling. He's young. He's 18. He's or 19. He's trying to get his confidence. Like, most people at 18, they still figuring out who they are as a person. So it's like, he is a developing young man, and I feel like people kind of miss and they discredit where they were at that age. Like, nigga, what was you doing at eight? Like, he's
Right.
at a point where everybody in the world is looking at him. Like, the most I had to do when I was 18 was pay taxes for the first time. Like, you know what I'm saying? That was the biggest thing in my life. Like, that was the highlight. Like, nigga, I paid taxes. Like, whoop de doo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this nigga is actually like playing on a world stage. So it's like I feel like if anything, they got to show that nigga some grace. But that's the way the world is. Like, it's all about results and like numbers and what can you do for me right now. But the good thing is he has a good head on his shoulders, and he has Braun as the dad. So it's like, and I could only imagine his upbringing. Like, nigga, imagine an NBA player coming to your house every day, like giving you game, like wisdom, like nigga, I would just be a fly on the wall. And at the end of the day, like he don't got to do none of this shit. He could play Twitch and still make millions of dollars. You feel
Right,
me?
right.
So it's
Name,
like,
name sales.
bruh, I credit him just for even putting himself out there.
All right. So I ain't mad at the kid.
Hell
I,
no.
I do want to ask you because it's that time of the year, and I'm gonna tell you what time it is.
Yes, sir.
The time of year it is something that I love because I grew up a young man growing up watching this on TV, and now they're bringing it to the theaters. This is the superhero time. This is
Yeah.
this next few months is going to be Thunderbolts. It's going to be Superman. It's going to be Fantastic Four. Are you interested in those type of
Ready.
movies?
I'm ready.
And
I'm
which
ready.
and do you think? Because for me, I think all three movies
Yeah.
are going to be. It's going to hit. I think that James Gunn is going to make a really good and fun Superman. I didn't necessarily like. I know you might be too busy and didn't see the trailer that he put out, but it was a trailer he put out where Superman crashes into the ground. He's all beaten up, and
Uh huh.
he whistles, and Crypto comes up, and Crypto pounces on him. And you know, Crypto's
Mm.
a super dog, so when he's pouncing on him, he's kind of hitting him hard.
Yeah.
But Superman is like, oh, oh, and I'm just like, so when I made a video saying like I didn't like seeing Superman like that. Like
Hmm.
I think that was a bit much. You know, I've seen Superman get his ass whipped. I ain't never hear him make that sound. And
Yeah.
people arguing, I had people arguing with me because they were like, oh, it's super strong. He's a super. I'm like, I get that, but you're missing the point.
Yeah.
It's Superman. We don't need
Yeah.
gasping for air and whimpering like a girl. Like, but outside of that one part,
Yeah.
I am very excited for Superman. If you get a second, it's only 2 minutes. Go check out the new Fantastic Four trailer. They are dropping like everything is good. I am excited. I know because you are in LA, so it's gonna be. Oh man, he gone. In LA, I know they're gonna have the Comic Con popping and the costumes going and the Galactus head gears and all types of stuff.
I got a fat ass thumb, nigga. I'm trying to turn up the volume and I end up fucking my bad.
Bro, man, I'm not look outside of this just being an excessively long week, and I'm very tired. I'm good. Like I'm good. I'm
Yeah.
good. I'm here as I said I would be. Uh, you know what I'm saying? I'm hit though. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, what's your thoughts on those three movies? Are you familiar with the Thunderbolts? With the
Not
movie?
not the Thunderbolt, but the I know you talk about the Superman joint
Hmm.
and uh I still gotta see Captain America too. Um
Yes, it was. I thought it was decent. It
okay.
wasn't. It wasn't great, but I thought it was okay. People tore it. People try to tear it apart, but I'm like, it's a superhero movie.
Yeah.
I, unless it's just completely terrible,
Hmm.
like Raven, or horrible like Madam Web. Like when it's horrible like that, it's worth being like ripped apart.
Hmm.
As far as like uh, when you being a critic of it. But I
Hmm.
thought Captain America was decent and it was fun, and it was nice to see a raging Hulk because
Yeah.
the soft Professor Hulk crap. Not just I don't like the fact that it's not man versus women, ladies. It's just me being a man and seeing how men like y'all didn't like y'all representation. I don't like the representation that men are getting anymore. We either are depowered, unmasculated. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like I hate that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't want them to break us down to build up other like say other female characters, but that's what they're doing. They be throwing me off. Like even what movie did I just see? and I was really disappointed in it. Hold on. Oh. Minecraft. I knew Minecraft was going to suck, but here you got Jason Momoa, who's what 6'4", 6'5", 230, 20 pounds, and he in the movie the whole time screaming like a girl, running around, scared to fight. But the two girls, they've beaten people up on accident. It's like, bruh, like I hate that.
It's throwing me off.
It throws me out because that's not how it goes. Like that's going out in the real world. Like, but anyways, I digress.
Sitting at my light. I got a little ring light, and it makes shit way better, bro.
Oh, I got one too, right here.
Yeah.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights going on.
Yeah, no, you got to, bro. That shit, I didn't know how important that was, boy. That thing important.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. That's how them little cam girls be making their videos look so good. They be having the
You
big
hear me?
white as a mug. It be it's nice in the video, bro. They be in that joke, killing it, young.
Yeah. I'm like,
hey, look, you run across those videos on accident, bro. I just get online. Don't get on X. X is just I don't even get. I try to stay off of X because that joke is straight Pornhub, bro. Like
treacherous.
they be in that joke getting it hectic. I'm like, good God, like what in the hell? Every time you get on there, every time.
I'm putting my clean shirt on.
Do your thing, brother. Oh man. My eyes feel like that eye that y'all see in the middle of the screen right there. That's like if I just showed if you could see the whole screen, those two eyes.
Yeah, because like when you caught me, I was everybody talks about LA traffic, and bruh, it is bad. So when you called me, I was leaving, and mind you, I am no more. When you called me, I was no more than 3 miles from my house. Guess how long that 3 miles took me? Nigga, 20 minutes. 20 minutes. 3 miles, bro. I could have walked 3 miles to get there.
You could. That is bad. It is. But let me tell you about DC.
Yo, DC crazy. Yeah.
Oh, I saw 4 miles.
Yeah.
47 minutes.
Oh, that's wild.
Come on, bro.
That's wild.
Come on, bro. I'm making it, and I'm getting to Maryland as quickly as possible. What are we talking about?
You must have been going. You must have been on Woodrow.
That's when you're trying to go anywhere going through Northwest.
Oh yeah.
It's like what, bro?
Mm-hmm.
That I don't go to. I hate going to DC. I hate it. 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 Absolutely. I'm sorry to keep saying it, but that's just how I feel. That shit makes you want to pull. I be in my car like, you know how you be trying to like, because you be having music on or like a podcast, so you be like kind of blocked out for a second, and then the realization that I'm still sitting in traffic. Like you gotta like turn out 1 second, bro. Yeah, it's hectic, yo.
No, that's wild. No, and it's like that's why I spend most of my days just in the apartment, just because if it's not one thing, it's another, and I'm like. Sometimes I just save money just being in this motherfucker. Like I bought myself a beat pad studio. I'm working on my home studio. So I don't have to give money to these producers all the time. I could just do my beats, everything in house.
Did you put a beat on your page?
Huh?
Did you put a beat on your page?
I may not have put a beat, but sometimes I drop songs on my stories.
Or something like with some guy.
Yeah, I be promoting Sean Adebayo's out here with me. That's my boy.
Okay, so I saw his picture on your junk. You know, Sean. Oh, first of all, when you see Sean, because Sean's my nigga, I can text him right now. So when you see him, say Sean Adebayo. I've been doing that to Sean since we've been, bro, high school. Adebayo.
Yeah. No,
He gonna look like, bruh. Come
Hey,
on, bruh.
no, Sean is a stand-up guy, man, and
He's always been a good dude. Tell him I said it was good though. I
yeah.
need to stay in more contact. It's just like you get people's numbers when you see them, and then it's like you mean to hit, you mean well, and it's like y'all just be. But man, we stay in contact from time to time. I know he was rapping
Mhm.
and doing some stuff, so yeah, man. I
Yeah,
hope.
no,
Good.
no, I feel like man, he does producing. So I try to put his work and his stuff in as much as I can when I can.
In contact with Sean. We're gonna have to do three of us on this joke.
Absolutely. I was just telling Sean, I was like, man, you should give my man Art. He been doing a podcast.
Nigga, he know
And
me.
yeah, yeah.
That is my dog, bruh.
Uh-huh.
That's my man, yo.
Uh-huh.
Adebayo. Sean Adeboyega. Adebayo.
Yeah,
That's my
no,
boy.
no, bro, like he definitely has been putting in work. So I try to include him in as much as I can.
Okay, that's a bet, man.
I try to, man, because um I know that I know that for him is like we have a similar experience, both from the DMV, both from the same area. We both went through similar experiences in the entertainment industry with like just people being phony. So we tend to like, if anything, that's probably one of the only people that I have. So I definitely, yeah, yeah, but yeah, that's the next thing, man. Yeah, all of us can definitely get on this joint. And I told him, I was like, man, my boy are doing this thing, man. Y'all should definitely link up. So it's
That's
funny that you said that because
right.
I had just got off the phone with him and I told him I was doing a podcast with you, and I was like, you should give my man Art, my man doing this thing. So
Without.
um
I'm
mhm,
going to hit you with this last story, bro, because I had
mhm.
you on here for an hour.
Yeah,
And
no, you good, bro. Bro, I work from home, bro. So I'm telling you, like,
no,
we we chilling.
look, I'm I'm tired, Harry. Bro, this will be the first night all week. I'm gonna sleep in my bed like to like 4 or 5 in the morning, bro. I've been out the door between 12 and 1 and 11 and 2 in the
Mm.
morning. I'm just I've been running since like what time I get up this morning? 3, 2:30?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. You like me, nigga. You be road running.
So I worked, and then my daughter had a appointment. So I had to stop work and go meet her mom at the appointment. I didn't necessarily need to be there, but I like to be there for my daughter and whatever. So I was
No,
there.
you a good father, bro.
All right, bro. So I went, did some more work, went and saw the movie Centers, put out, came back, shot a review for that. Went back to work for a little bit, then came back and was talking to my brother and my folks, and then it was time to get on here. So it's just been, it's just been it's been a long day, and we can always, like I said, we're gonna do it. We can run this part two, especially get us in here with Manifest. I said Manifest with Sean
Yeah.
and run it definitely back. But check this out. Check this out.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So this was published yesterday or 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
Millionaires. This is weird but true.
Mm-hmm.
Millionaires are hosting the world's first sperm race at iconic venue, complete with leaderboards, commentary, and replays. Now, let's dive into this because I didn't read it. I just ran
Yeah.
the line and I was like, what? So it says, this time it's good to finish fast. Move over Belmont Stakes, an enterprising startup has announced the launch of the world's first sperm race, in
Yeah.
which samples will go head to head in Los Angeles. You know what?
What the
Of
fuck?
course, in Los Angeles.
Yeah. Nah, of course.
In Los Angeles to raise awareness about declining male fertility.
Yeah.
So It says 2 competitors, 2 samples, 1 microscopic finish line. What
That's
do you
wild
think
as
about that, bro? Like that sounds crazy,
that's
bro.
wild as shit. That's diabolical.
Yeah,
That I can't see that happening in no other place than LA for real, because that's just wild as shit.
and it raised $1 million. So
And the premise is going head to head, and they trying to have a
promote.
huge.
They're trying to promote a decline in male fertility, but
Okay,
I
okay,
don't
okay.
understand what racing will. But you're wasting it unless
Mm,
you're pouring it and it's going to drip back into another tube.
yeah,
Or like, so what am I supposed to be? How do I get prepared for this? Do I like? How do I work out my? Get the sperm strong? Like
I I I think
strict
nigga,
protein. All day.
it, I don't know, dude. Is it like it's probably retention at the end of the day? Like, pause. Like, it's probably like us just not using it. That's the only thing I could think of.
That's funny. He said retention.
You hear me?
Just
No,
hold it in.
yes, sir. Hey,
That's,
hey, no kizzy though. I heard that does a lot for the body though.
oh
Um,
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah. I mean, it
yeah,
does.
yeah,
It does.
yeah, yeah. I heard that.
We just don't be trying to retain.
Yeah, yeah. I heard you get more focus. Da da da. But
Yeah.
yeah, don't.
I even know some guys who won't finish when they hit it.
Mm.
Like they'll just hit and then they be like, all right, no finish. They just I'm like, what? I don't know how you do that one, cuz
No, no, that.
man, that would be
Mm,
that suck.
no, I got it. Yeah, that's why I got in the game. I got
I gotta
it.
gotta finish the game. We can't just
Yeah,
quit at halftime now, like
yeah.
Marvin Davis brother.
She ain't
Like,
about to talk
I'm
about me in the
tired.
group. Yeah, she ain't about to talk about me in the group chat, nigga. Hell no.
She is. She
Hell
definitely
no.
she'll be right in there like, he is not coming back over here. I'm blocking him right now. Before that nigga text me talking about he home. Yeah, nah, cuz. Nah. Females be feeling some type of way when you don't finish up.
No, for real. They and
It's
not
like,
only that, but they be feeling insecure. They be like, "Was it me? Did this?" You
right.
know what I'm saying? Like,
They either think it's them or
yeah,
you messing with you hit somebody else. Like, and they like, which one is it?
yeah,
At first
yeah,
they look at themselves.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
why
They be like, "What happened?" You know what I'm saying? And yeah, no, trust me. Yep, yep.
sometimes it could just be a circumstance that might be too fried or might have had too many drinks. And the joke
Mm-hmm,
got numb, to be honest.
mm-hmm,
It works. I just
mm-hmm,
feel it.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, no. For me, it's like,
You be
yeah,
just
and
get
it's
there.
like, and that kind of goes back to to when we first started. I was like, bro, like nowadays, like I used to be that young nigga. I could have fucked all day. Like
Yeah,
you hear me, you give
I'm
me,
not now.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like now, I'm like,
For increments, so like we can go
yeah. It's
just
like let's get the bag, and then like we could think about that. But it's like my whole thing now is like it's gotta make sense. Like it's a time and place.
it definitely does.
Yeah, bro.
Oh man. But guys, you will see this man again, and it won't take 2-3 years. It will
Yeah,
be within the next couple of weeks.
yeah,
This is my man. Hey, bro, I really do appreciate the shirt.
absolutely,
Check it out.
absolutely, yeah.
I appreciate you. Like
Yes,
whenever
sir. Do the clean turn. Yeah,
black on
yeah,
at Slim Jai Wow, like
yeah,
good dude, man. Y'all hear him.
yeah,
Genuine dude, always has been.
yeah.
And support, man. We from, DMV. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing I created this podcast and this platform was to try to get people a stage to get out, tell people who they are, what they got, and where to find them, man. So
Mm-hmm.
I've given y'all the who, the what, the where, and
Let's get it.
the when was right now. So
Come on.
Let's get it. You know what I'm
Come
saying?
on.
Man, I appreciate you, bro. You know I love you, bro.
Yes, sir.
And we will be in contact. Like, I don't know why I'm always hitting you on IG. Why don't I have your? If I do have your phone number, I need to get it in my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm always hitting you on IG. Like,
Yeah.
I need to hit you
I'm
personally.
yeah. When I send you the video, the Altadena, I'm gonna send you my cell, and then I'm gonna actually I'm gonna talk to Sean, and I might just put all of us in a group chat if
Yeah,
that's
that's
if
cool.
that's okay with you,
That's
and
cool.
then we could just set that up, man.
Yeah, yeah. So, any parting words for the people for what?
Um, man, I'm gonna tell you, man. Like J. Cole says, love yours, and just take every day as a day to really do something and really make something happen because you could change your life in 24 hours.
Yeah,
This man could go viral, and we may never hear from him again.
whatever.
Yeah.
One thing about me, who
this
been with me, will
this
stay
nigga
with
gonna
me.
be in Jamaica eating curry goat and wild rice.
And if I was, I'll be sending you, hey, your when you coming down, bro, because we got, you
Yeah,
know what I'm saying. One thing
yeah.
about me, like I said, who is with me gonna always be with me. Uh,
Facts,
so
facts,
that is
facts,
what it is. But again, bro,
facts.
I really appreciate you because we've been in this show for a while. And you know I did this 30 minutes before you came on. So it's
Yeah,
been an hour 41 for me.
yeah,
But I thanks for your time. Appreciate you.
yeah.
And we gonna lock back in. Everybody else, be safe. Um, have a great weekend. 420 Easter. If you are going to drive, drive safely. If you are going to drink, drink safely and get
Thanks.
an Uber or Lyft. If
Yeah,
you're going to smoke, smoke safely and don't smoke so much in your car that the police
nah,
have to pull your ass over. All
yeah.
right. Peace, ninjas.